Hello, my name is Brynn Oliver,
I'm Erica Buchheim.
And I'm Ellie Osborne.
and we investigated the faculty and staff role in student mental health at Meredith College. Faculty and staff often establish strong working relationships, and students should feel comfortable reaching out to their faculty and staff for mental health support, especially as it relates to classes, academics, and general campus life. However, it's unknown if students actually feel comfortable reaching out about these issues. That's what we aim to explore. We examined students' comfort with their faculty and staff at Meredith College, as well as whether they felt faculty and staff had been properly trained on mental health subjects. We also investigated whether students had reached out to faculty and staff for help and if they received mental health support from another source on campus, such as the chaplain's office or the counseling center. It was hypothesized that students would not feel comfortable reaching out to faculty and staff regarding mental health. To investigate this, participants completed a 26-item survey that asked questions relating to their mental health and their relationships with faculty and staff across campus. Contrary to our hypothesis, the correlations suggest that participants do feel supported by their faculty and staff at Meredith College, and all of these results were statistically significant. Implications that are discussed will be ways to help improve faculty and staff mental health training and build stronger student-faculty-staff relationships.
We had over 157 participants, all undergraduate students at Meredith College, participate in our study. We were only able to use 157 after we cleaned our data, but we were very excited to get this many participants in our survey. These participants were not financially compensated. However, some professors were gracious enough to offer extra credit to students for filling out our survey. Our survey was a Google form, so it was very easy to distribute. The first part of our survey was an informed consent form that students had to complete in order to have access to the rest of the questionnaire. And once they completed that informed consent, they were able to fill out the rest of the questions. This survey took about 5 to 10 minutes because it was 26 questions long, and these questions varied in length as well as answer choices. After completing the entire survey, the students were able to see a debrief on how the research would be used, implications of the research, as well as what mental health resources were available on campus. And they also had access to our contact information so they could contact us with any questions. Some of the questions on our survey included topics addressing faculty and staff needs to be trained and better equipped on campus in order to support our students better. We asked students if they felt that during a mental health crisis that they had on campus, if they felt supported by faculty and staff. We asked students if they had a mental health crisis during their time at Meredith, if they thought faculty and staff should have mental health training as a part of their onboarding, and finally, if overall they felt like faculty and staff supported their mental health while they were on campus.
Next is our results section. First, we have our table with our descriptive statistics. Then we have 3 pie charts, which go over how many students had used the chaplain and counseling center and how many students felt that they were supported in their mental health needs by faculty and staff on campus. Next, we have the 4 correlations that we ran, each with 2 questions. First, we ran a correlation between question 11 and 16. We concluded that students feel comfortable reaching out to faculty and staff when having a mental health crisis. Next was question 14 and 25, where we concluded participants who felt they were supported by faculty and staff also felt that faculty and staff were able to lead them to mental health resources. The next was question 16 and 25, where we concluded even participants who feel supported by faculty and staff think that faculty and staff need training to be better equipped to help support students. And the final was question 16 and 15, where we concluded that participants feel that faculty and staff need mental health training. We had one issue with our question 16. When we formatted it as a short answer instead of a multiple choice. Because of this, not all of our responses were numerical, so some had to be deleted from the final data set. The others had to be counted by hand. This research has a lot of areas for further studies. Firstly, we are an all-women's college, so this could be really interesting to see how the results would come out at a co-ed institution. Faculty and staff also assisted in distributing our survey, so it is possible that respondents may have felt more comfortable and supported by faculty and staff because of this. We also used a convenience sampling when getting participants for our survey. Because of this, we had certain demographics that responded more than others. For example, we had a lot of psych students who filled out our survey. And obviously, because they're in the psychology department, a lot of the faculty does have mental health training. So it is possible that certain demographics felt more supported by their faculty and staff than others. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to our research. If you would like to contact any of the researchers, look at our references, or look at our survey, please look at the link below. Thank you.